Hey guys, we are here for week 5 at Oran Park in the Formula Ford. Today we will do the same as always, a track walkthrough followed by a hot lap. We're on the fixed set as always, and yeah, looking forward to this one. This is a great little circuit. Lovers nostalgia from watching these sort of style of races around here growing up as a kid. So pretty excited to see this. So alright, so as you come down into turn 1, be as close to the pit wall as possible on the right hand side. 4th gear. Now the entry into this corner is pretty sort of challenging because if you attack it full noise, you're gonna spin. It's a little bit unsettling. So I'm finding the best thing to do is sort of get the car to turn slightly and brake before you actually turn in. So brake the car a little bit, start to turn the car in. I'm attacking the corner once I get to the blue commitment cone on the pit exit. Turn the car in, 3rd gear, let the car square straight up and go out to the outside curb, back to 2nd, and I want to turn in at the phase, it's the turn 2, but it's phase 2 of turn 1 really, so to the outside curb. Once you get to there, start to turn the car in at the corner. You want to get close, but you don't want to hit the apex until the second part, because you see how the curb straightens up a little bit and then it turns again. So you want to get to the curb just here, right? If you started accelerating before that point, you're going to push wide and end up under the bridge in the tyre wall. So yeah, you just won't be able to, or you'll have to lift off it completely and then you'll lose a heap of time on the exit. So you want to sort of roll the car through until you get to the second part of the apex on this turn. Then start to pick the throttle up, let the car chase right out to the edge of the road, up through the gears to 3rd, brake at the start of the curb back to 1st. At the end of the curb, start to turn the car at the corner. Same again here, late apex the corner, carry the speed out of the corner, let the car track right out to the curb, up to 2nd. Now this next segment is it's easy and it's hard. It's all in one gear, so it's that part of it is not that challenging, but it's just flowing the car in the correct way and not making too many mistakes. So I use the tyre bundle here on the left-hand side as my sort of brake and turn in reference. So I brake here, start to turn the car at the corner. You want to turn the car at the corner really early because there is that camber that sort of goes into the curb, and that's going to help you sort of get the car to hook up to carry the speed out of it. Accelerate hard, the car's going to track nice and wide to about this stage. Up the hill, you just want to be 2nd gear the whole way up. You can go to 3rd and back to 2nd, but I just find holding 2nd makes it a little bit easier. Turn the car in under the bridge, get right up on this curb. This will help the car rotate a little tiny bit. Stay as tight here as possible. Once you get in line with the tree, then you can start to open the wheel a little bit and let the car track to the outside on the left-hand side of the road. Run it as close to the curb as possible. 2nd gear, once you get to the start of the curb, brake. Stay in 2nd, turn the car in nice and early, get the car over the back of the curb on this white concrete. It actually has quite a bit of grip out there and it just helps the car to rotate a little bit easier. Straight line through, shift up to 3rd because you will crack the limiter otherwise. Let the car run down onto the outside curb. Once you get to this point, once you get to the end of the curb, the start of the concrete, back to 2nd gear. Turn the car in at the end of the curb, use all the curb here, then let the car track nice and wide, right to the outside curb, up to 3rd gear. Same again through here, so use all the curb on the entry. This one's really hard to spot that thing, but I've noticed if you've got the first little bunch of trees, then the second little, just the top of the tree. If you aim for that sort of top of the tree and just be slightly to the left-hand side of that, you will clip the apex of the second part of the chicane. Nice and close to this curb, over it. Let the car track down. You're in 3rd gear. Let it run down the hill. Once you get to the base of the hill, so in line with the Freedom Food signs on the outside, then you sort of brake back to 2nd gear. Don't turn the car until you get to the the white line sort of turning out. So it's just here, the white line goes back towards the wall. That's when you start to turn the car at the corner. You want to clip the apex very early and get on the curb. Hug that the whole way around. Once you get to the traffic light, then you can open the wheel, let the car track up the hill, right out to the pit wall, up to third, and then back across the line. And there you go, guys. That's a walkthrough lap of Oran Park in the Formula Ford. We'll give you a lap at speed now, and yeah, good luck for your week of racing. Thanks, guys. And that, guys, is a lap of Oran Park in the Formula Ford. Hope you have a good week of racing. We'll see you next time.